Obviously, we struggled at times tonight. Give Temple a lot of credit, Coach Duffy and their kids for the way they competed. They did a good job of confusing us with their zone. But we started the game off with 3 turnovers. I knew it was going to be a long night. We haven't had a flat effort in quite a long time, so I was extremely concerned about that. But these guys are resilient. You're not gonna play your best all the time. I give Titus a lot of credit for his second half effort. He played with his heart in the second half. We didn't play with a lot of heart for a large portion of this game. And in defense of my guys, we played with our heart all the time, and they're extremely coachable. They've been great. It's hard. We're really relying upon our togetherness, our playing with our heart, playing with our toughness. We're small for a high major team, and our scrap and our fight is the reason we're 16-2. But at times, your energy level may be a little bit off, your focus may be a little bit off. It's hard to muster that up every time out. I understand that, but our guys understand tonight was very dangerous. They understand why, and hopefully we learn from it, which I'm sure we will. I got a lot of confidence in my guys. We're all on the same page.
Having SK start hitting some threes, that had to help too.
Well, there was a reason for that. We called a timeout, and we finally got the ball inside. Before that, we got the ball inside against their zone. And got 3 interior baskets, which is why he was then open for the next 3 he hit. The next 3 shots he made. If we don't throw 3 bounce passes through their zone and get fouled, get an and one, and get another interior basket, he would have never been open. But they had to adjust once we finally threw the ball inside against their zone. They had us playing around the perimeter, passing around the perimeter, and that was a big key. We were finally able to bounce past the ball and get some inside baskets.
You still had to make them though, and he hasn't made a whole lot lately. I mean, is that a good sign?
I don't know. I go 6 for 13 with this suit on, Bill. I love him. No, you know what? Yeah, it's a good sign. It doesn't surprise me. The guy's a great shooter. He's really, he's watching film. He's seeking advice from the coaching staff. But even with him, he's played major minutes. Been a lot on his shoulders. As great a player as he is, and hopefully he goes down here as a second-leading scorer of all time. But there's a lot of great players that go through tough patches and stretches in the season. I think it'd be unrealistic to think that's not going to happen at times. So,
you talked yesterday, and everybody talked about the ranking, and you have to make sure you keep doing what you've been doing. Do you think that had anything to do with it?
Zero. More, Bill. Our guys, we play really hard to get where we're at. That's just who we are. We're a team that's our toughness, our energy, our fight. Playing like Titus, I told him at halftime. Titus Rubles he's just like the guys that built this program back from the drought of the NCAA tournament that went to the Final Four. He plays with his heart, and he competes harder than the other guys on the other team. And that's what makes us a really good team. When he doesn't do that, he's just another guy and we're just another team. And that could be said for a lot of the guys on this team. But he led the way in the second half, I thought, playing with his heart and showing how much he cared about winning. When he's in that mode, and it's hard to be in that mode every day, for 5-6 months. And expend the energy that he expends. But when he's in that mode, we're a different team. But yeah, our guys, being ranked has nothing to do with it.
I guess, in years past, maybe if you had a game where you didn't play especially well, you would have lost that game. You seem to be winning those games now.
Well, for now, we'll see Saturday at 5. See, I'm already worried. Yeah, we'll see now.
Justin said you told him to call that timeout to get himself off the floor?
It was, if Justin gets the rebound.
Yeah.
then you would
That's
call-
why it seemed
then-
weird to me.
Then you would call time. Again, I just said this on the radio, we played the most unintelligent game tonight that we played all season.
He said it was smart basketball.
If Justin would have had the ball, it would have been a good timeout that I told SK to call. Justin gets the rebound. When SK gets the rebound, and he might be the best free throw shooter in the country, why would you call timeout?
Does
But you
that,
gotta leave Justin in to get the rebound.
But you can grab him and it's not an intentional foul, so it might have
does
worked.
that unintelligent play include player forgetting to put his game jersey on?
Yeah, I would think so. That would probably fall right in there. That would probably fall right in there.
I would think that's a first for you as a coach.
Somebody had it on backwards a few.
Dave.
Dave.
Were you,
The longer you go, Bill.
were you shocked that when he came back in after he put it on, that he ran over to the scores table?
I give him credit for thinking he could do that. I give him credit for going right to the table. He didn't know that I already put somebody in anyway. I give him credit for that. That's why I love Kevin, he's not afraid. But yeah, our focus wasn't there, but you know, we had to do to get the win. All or nothing. That's how we look at it. Obviously, this group, they understand. They understand what this whole thing's about.
Anything else?
I just want to tell you that Justin, I told him it was poor leadership on his part that Kevin forgot his jersey, and his response was, I can't dress him.
And I would agree.